ep1173, mindset. There's Stanley. He was back there making noise, but so we might go out right after this, even though it's still dark outside because it's 6 o'clock and it'll be dark until 7 or so. And then it'll be dark until 8 because we live in the subarctic. And that's just how it is. Being a professional author is a lot about mindset. Even before you have your first book published, you can think and act like a professional author. It doesn't mean you have to get quagmired in what you consider might be the hard things of being a professional author: marketing and publishing and maintaining your business, setting up your business. Oh my God, do I need an LLC or can I do an S Corp? What about a C Corp? Do I need a C Corp? Do I need a board of directors? No. Look for a sole proprietorship when you first start out. And I advise that set yourself up to win. Make sure that if you're wildly successful, you're set up for that. But oh my God, that's overwhelming. I'm writing the book and the book is hard. Yes, writing a book is hard. So write the book first. Sole proprietorship is the easiest way to move forward. So you get that business. Don't get quagmired in the business side. Always devote 50% or more of your professional author life to writing the book. Because if you don't have the book, all the other stuff is nonsense. It's just a waste of time. So you got to have the book first, and then you got to have that next book, and then you got to have that next. Professional authors. Have you ever heard of any profession where you get to do things one time and then you don't ever have to do that thing again? Well, James Dean, he did 3 movies, but then he died. Otherwise, he would have done more movies. So no, as an author, doing just one thing once and not ever having to do that thing again, no, that's not the world of today. Think about TikTok. You got to publish 3 videos a day. Get the hell out of here. I'm not doing that, so I'm not on TikTok. Still, Facebook, I do publish at least 3 posts a day, but usually they're what you see back there, Stanley. Because why not? Who doesn't want to look at Stanley? So, professional author. Back to being a professional author here as I wax philosophic about nonsense. I'm good at that. I had 3 books written before I published my first one. So, and when I published my first one, it had a bad cover. I did it myself in PowerPoint. Yeah. So I had a bad cover with Algerian font because it looked good, I thought. And no, I was doing my best. I didn't have the ability to find an editor. I didn't have the ability to find a cover artist. Now, 10 years later, so much better, so much easier. So I did recover all of those books from the first 6 months of publishing. And now they're doing fine. Not even almost 10 years later, they're still doing fine with a good cover, with a good, with a professional edit, not just me rereading it, and move forward. So professional author. I consider myself a professional, even though those covers were far less than professional. One of the first bits of advice I got from the infamous K boards, which I think now is defunct, I don't know, was don't quit your day job. Hey, how about that? Yeah, eat me, dumbass. Million books. I guess I'm doing okay. But I always consider myself a professional, even if those covers weren't professional. So I got professional covers because, hey, that's what authors do. As soon as I found cover art, I'm like, hey, I need a cover. Can you work me into your schedule? And did that. And put that book out there, marketed that book, and wrote the next book, advertised that book, wrote the next book, found writing partners because, hey, they had more work than they could do. Hey, I'm selling so many books, I don't have time to write this offshoot. So that's how I started with Michael. Easy day. Hey, I can write that. And I did. And we sold a gazillion copies of those books. So is that cool or what? Write. Show that you can write. Find good co-authors. I got a book publishing tonight. Ira Heineken did most of the writing. And he did a great job at it. It's a great book. I get to add my name to it because I did some little tweaking here and there and added a little bit of a scene. And that's it. But still, we both win because that book's going to go out there. It's going to sell a lot of copies just like the 4 before it. And life is good. But that's professional authors. You got to have that mindset that, hey, I am a professional. You sell one book to a stranger, you're a professional. Now find more strangers just like that first one, sell books to them. What is a professional author persona? Look at me here. I'm sitting in the dark in a hoodie. There's my dog. Life is good. That's what I do. On TV, a lot of times Columbo, some old time mystery movies, Midsummer Murders, you see authors are kind of flaky. Authors might be goofy, aloof, stoic, whatever those terms are. Is that the professional author you want to be, or you want to be the one shaking hands down there like Jessica Fletcher? So not mystery she wrote, or murder she wrote. Sorry. It's an old show, but it was always impactful because she's the writer and she's out there doing things. What about Castle? That's another one. He's the writer. He's kind of aloof. He's rich, but still he trades all that in for love, for action, for stuff to do, to be busy. But he turned that into an award-winning book series because, hey, that's what we do. We see stuff, we write it down. We tell stories. We entertain. Mindset. This has all been about mindset. You see me. I'm here. I'm doing this thing. Sold over 1 million books, but it's mindset. Always consider yourself a professional. Write that book, put it out there, and then write that next book. Even if the first book isn't that great, just like mine wasn't. Well, had it re-edited. I think I had all those books re-edited. One says, hey, I found a real editor. Great. Here's all my stuff. Can you fix it? Make me look good. Stories were good. Grammar wasn't that great, even though I thought I was good. No. Get it fixed up, get it tweaked up, get those typos removed. Professional author, have that mindset. Hey, this is what we're going to do. Even if we can't do it today, we're going to do it if you consider yourself a professional. Mindset. Make sure you think that way. Don't think, oh, geez, I don't deserve this. Stop it. Negative self-talk doesn't get you anywhere. Look at Stanley. He's not thinking negative thoughts. He's thinking outdoors. Black cat went by. He hates that cat. So yeah, we'll go and he'll sniff around. But it's also pouring outside, so he's not going to dig it that much. But there we are. That's my life as an author. Yeah, hoodie. Peace, fellow humans.